It's time for the final, yes, final kitchen video. So just to give you a background of what actually went wrong. The original delivery of the doors was on the 11th, and one of the doors had a great big gouge across it. So we got in touch with them to get a replacement. The replacement turned up with no holes cut in it to put in the hinges, so we had no way of attaching this damn thing to the cupboard. Then we had to wait for the second one, and that finally arrived this week, or yeah, late last week, with the correct holes in it, so that, you know, we could actually get the kitchen finished. Now, Leo has been working hard getting those put in and also sorting out the cupboard drawers, which turns out are a little bit more complicated than the drawers themselves, or the cupboards themselves rather. So I'll pass you over to him so he can tell you how he managed to work his magic and get all of these fitted so beautifully.
Thank you. As you can see, I'm just marking for the drawer, where the drawer handles are going to go. On this, and there's a lot, what appears to be a lot of faffing around and me holding up the door handle. Again, this kind of follows back to the measure twice, cut once, or poke twice with an awl and then drill twice, as it would be. It's just that obviously if I make a dog's dinner of this, we need to get new drawers, and we've had enough palavers, as Ivy's already detailed with this, so really want to make sure that everything is tickety-boo. So once the holes are drilled and the handle's on, we're ready for the actual drawer assembly taking place. Now, the main problem which we've got with this is that it is, as Ivy has already mentioned, a bit of a pig. Sorry, I'm well aware that I'm talking about something that you're not yet seeing as I assemble, as I drill holes in the drawer and then assemble the handle.
Because this is very much the same as when we did, well, when you did the cupboard doors. Cupboard doors? Cupboard drawer. Oh, too many words too early in the morning. This is the same as when we did it before, where you're putting the tape on the back of it to stop it splintering. This is basically just in case you haven't watched the other video. You stop putting the tape on the back to stop it splintering, and then just putting them on. But the difference with this is obviously that when we did the doors, the actual handle was put on last, whereas now you're doing drawers. See, too many words beginning with drawers, handles, doors, too many. When you are doing the drawers, which you're doing right now, you're putting the handle on first, which makes it a bit more difficult because you've not then got like a flat surface to measure things on, because look, when you put it down, it's at a funny angle because you've got the handle on there already. So yeah, that's where this already becomes a bit more of a pain for you. And
you can see it wobbling around like a wobbly thing. What I'm doing now is I'm marking just over 3 centimetres on the drawer. Reason for this is that I have measured from underneath the worktop to the top lip of the drawer carcass, so to speak, and that is 3.5 to 3.75 centimetres. Basically, I need to have a visual mark to marry this up against the drawer. Now, normally I would say, right, let's clamp this into place so that it's fixed in place, I can move things around and I'm really happy with it, and fine. Can't do that with this because the lip on the underside of the drawer carcass is so shallow, and I've already dropped clamps on my foot about 3 times at this stage, and it's that, nope, not doing this anymore. So I am going for the Ivy school of what can I use to hold something? Gaffer tape. Obviously gaffer tape.
Because I come from a family of bodgers, which is the best word, bodgers. Where you're like, do you know what, if you can't do it properly, just use brute force and ignorance until it happens. And I think this is a brilliant way of doing it, because all you're doing is taping it in place, and then, yeah, you're just checking the height of it and screwing it in place. Now, rather than some kind of fancy clamp-based system, it's a bit of tape, and it works, because that is, like, It's in there perfect. It's not kind of bumping into the door below.
Yeah.
It's not kind of clattering into the top of the worktop. See, there you go. Ta-da! Perfection. All with a bit of tape. And that's it.
I have to be honest, my hand is effectively being used as a clamp on the underside. So now that we know that it's in, it's just the other two screws being put into place. Now, one thing that you may or may not have noticed is that everything has been getting drilled in by hand. Oh, there's Gigi in the background. Reason for this is simple. We do have an electric drill which can be used double up as a screwdriver. The problem was that when I was disassembling all of this, a lot of the screws had been screwed in using an electric drill, okay, by me, and the drill just over torqued, and you end up hearing that horrible as it grinds away, and the threads have become completely broken. So this way, if it gets done by that, if it doesn't work, then it's that, no, stop, don't make a dog dinner of it.
Yeah.
This is the fun part for you.
Because now it's finished. That was the last straw. And to be fair to you, that was like a total pig to put in, even more so, because it's right by the bins, which are already bolted to the wall. So, but it's done now. It is finally done. It has taken...
2 weeks.
Well, all in all, we ordered them about 6-8 weeks ago. So it's been quite a while. But I think you've done an amazing job. And also, you picked the doors. You were the one that decided on these, and look at them, they're so shiny, and it's made such a difference. So you can see this is what the kitchen used to look like with the old doors. Now we really do need to sort out that back wall because it's really cluttered, and I don't think that helps. But now we've got you with your work, ta-da, and they're so shiny that it makes the room feel so much bigger because they reflect off each other. But anyway, it's done. Don't forget to subscribe, check us out on Patreon, and we will see you soon.